Children, very good morning to everyone. Welcome to Mahila Samaja online classes. In today's class, we are going to start a new chapter, that is body movements. Chapter number 8, session number 1. Dear children, in this lesson, we are going to learn about introduction to body movements, human body and its movements, body joints. Let us discuss one by one. Good morning, my dear children. The first concept is introduction to body movements. Children, sit straight and observe the movements taking place in your body. Can you observe the movements in your body? Yes. As you breathe, blinking your eyes, heartbeat, some digestion activities taking place inside the body. So, like this, there are so many movements that happen in our bodies. Correct? When you are writing in your notebook, which part of the body are you moving? Can you identify, children? Yes, it is hand. Sometimes eyes and neck. Different parts of your body move while we move from one place to another place. You get up and go to your teacher or go to home after school. You will walk, run, jump, skip and move from one place to another place, right? Yes. Now let us know how animals move from one place to another place by using different body parts. For example, cow, human beings, insects uses legs for movement. Birds use to run from one place to another place with the help of wings. Similarly, fish uses fins to move from one place to another place in the water. Snake use complete body for its movement. By using these body parts, they can move from one place to another place. Cow, human beings will walk. Snake will slather. Birds will fly, fish swims, etc. These are few of the ways in which animals move from one place to another place. This is about the introduction of body movements. Children, the second concept is human body and its movements. Observe the pictures. Our body movements takes place in different directions and different varieties, correct? Our body is capable to do many movements. For example, moving your hands and legs while doing different types of exercises, correct? Rotating shoulder in a circular directions. Understood, children? Rotating leg at the hip. Bending your arm at the elbow and the neck at the knee. Stretching your arm sideways. Sometimes, some of the body parts can easily move in various directions. Some parts only one direction. And some other parts we are unable to move or bend. Observe the below given images carefully, children. Children, the next concept is joints. Children, we are unable to bend or rotate our body in place where two parts of our body seem to be joined together, like elbow, shoulder or neck. These places are called as joints. Once again I will repeat. Observe carefully. Children, we are able to bend or rotate our body in place where two parts of our body seems to be joined together, like elbow, shoulder or neck. These places are called as joints. Understood? See, and also you should observe the below given images. Okay. When we press our fingers against the top of our head, face, nose, neck, ears, shoulders, hands, legs, fingers and toes. So we get a feel of something hard pressing against the body parts. These hard structure or parts of our body are known as bones. Once again I will repeat. We get a feel of something hard pressing against the body parts. These hard structures or parts of our body are known as bones. Bones cannot be bent. We cannot bend the bones. Elbow is a joint of different bones, helps in bending, rotating and a movement of our body parts. Okay, there are different types of joints in our body to help us carry out different movements and different activities. Let us learn about some of them in detail. See, observe the image carefully. Children, the next concept is ball and socket joints. Children, observe carefully. The rounded end of one bone fits into the empty space of other bone, which is called as ball and socket joints. Once again I will repeat. The rounded end of one bone fits into the empty space of other bone, which is called as ball and socket joints. Socket joints allows movements in all the directions. Okay, socket joints can be seen in shoulders, elbows and knees. Observe the below given image carefully. Okay, the ball like structure where you can find out in the image. These are all the ball and socket joints. Okay. Children, next is pivotal joints. The joint where helps our neck to join the head is a pivotal joint. Once again I will repeat. The joint where helps our neck to join the head is a pivotal joint. Pivotal joint allows us to bend our head forward and backward and also turns the head to our left and right. In a pivotal joint, a cylindrical bone helps to rotate like a ring. See, observe the below given pivotal joint image. Observe carefully. Okay. Children, next is hinge joint. Children, when we open and close a door a few times, we can observe the hinges in between the doors that help and allow the doors to move easily backward and forward. Can you observe that? Yes. Similarly, these kind of joints can be seen in our knees. Helps our legs to move forward and backward easily. Okay. See, observe the below given hinge joint image. See, it is present in our body. Which part? Knees. Okay. Observe carefully. Once again I will repeat. When we open and close a door a few times, we can observe the hinges in between the doors that help and allow the doors to move easily backward and forward. This type of joint can be seen in our knees. Helps our leg to move forward and backward directions. Okay, this is a hinge joint. Children, by this we have completed session number 1. I think you all understood these concepts. Now note down the home assignment. Answer the following questions. First question: which part of the body is used for movement by cows, human beings, snakes, birds and fish? Second question: what is ball and socket joint? Third question: joints of the bone help in the dash of the body. Thank you. We will join in the next class.